Hey, this is Dylan with Repair Spots. Today in this video, we're going to be covering repair creation. So to get started, we'll go to any of the repair creation tabs, either from the home menu in this create action section here, or from the repair page on this bubble little button. First, we're going to select the repair type. Next, we'll choose a brand that matches that repair type. And we'll choose the device that we're going to be working on. So let's use the iPhone 12 for this example. Next, we'll choose the problem we're fixing. Let's choose LCD. All right. On this first step, we're going to fill out all of the required information. In the bottom, we have the diagnostic parts that are with this repair type. We can mark what is working and not working during repair intake. And if we cannot test the device, we can simply mark the device as non-testable. We'll also add any serial number, IMEI, or any lock code that might be necessary. We can also draw a pattern lock instead. And then if there's an Android, you'll be able to save that pattern. For the second step, we're going to go ahead and select parts for this repair, or we can go ahead and write it in manually. We also have this section in the left-hand side for suggested parts. So if there's any parts that already exist in your inventory that match what this repair is supposed to be doing, then we can go ahead and find that part, for example here, the iPhone 12 LCD, and add that to the repair. If you can't find the part here that you need for this repair, we can open this tab here, and then we'll select Add Parts or Add Accessories to find that part or accessory that should be included in this repair. We'll select those parts and then save. If we need to modify the price, we can select on the price here, and then we can update that price, change whether or not it's taxable, or completely remove it from this parts and accessories list for this repair. Once we're done with that, we can add a labor price if you want to be separating your labor price from your repair cost. This is important for states like California, where it's required by law to include the separation on the receipts. We'll add any notes for this repair, any details that the customer may be explaining, or anything important that you think should be included in this repair ticket, as well as any images that you want to take. You can take as many images as you like and add them to this repair, and then the customer will be signing off on all of these notes on the end. Next, choose the technician, whoever may be expected to work on the device. This can be changed later, so you will be able to choose that option. All right. And for the third step of creating a repair, we'll add the customer's information. It's required that we at least add the name. But if you want to be using the SMS features or sending them any emails, it's also important to add phone number and email. Any other information that you may want to require for your shop can also be here. If this customer is a business themselves and you want to mark them as such, you can mark them as a B2B customer, and you can even give them a special discount that's only relative to their customer. I also quickly want to mention two of our integrations from this page. So if you're going to be using either our MailChimp integration for email campaigns or our Twilio integration for SMS messaging, you'll be able to benefit from both of those integrations from creating this repair. So if you're using our MailChimp integration, and as long as you include an email on the customer during creation, you'll be able to automatically add them to a MailChimp campaign of your choice. Another integration here we have is for the Twilio integration with SMS messaging. So when you're creating the repair and you have the text message number already set up under their phone number, you'll be able to send the customer an automatic receipt via SMS with all the details of the repair. That way you won't have to be printing the receipt out at the end of this process. If this customer that we're creating already exists within our shop, we can link an existing customer, and then we can search for the customer using any of these filters here. If you use a phone number or email that matches an existing user in your shop, this program is automatically going to find that user and ask you if you want to use that user that already exists, or if you want to create a new user with that same phone number. In this example, let's go ahead and select an existing customer. All right. Once we've created that repair and selected the customer, we'll get to this final step, which is for the customer to sit here and review the repair and make sure that everything is accurate. So once the customer is able to read through everything and make sure that everything here is correct, they'll be able to go over here and sign the signature. Once this starts to get signed, the screen is going to lock and you won't be able to scroll. Just to make it easier to sign this section, the customer goes ahead and signs. If their customer is not available to make the signature, they can sign later. And then we can accept those terms and conditions. If you try to submit the repair without accepting the terms and conditions, it's going to show them anyways and require them to be read and dismissed. That way we can accept those terms and conditions and continue to creating the repair. And there we have it. So once we get the protection for your business for creating the repair and collect that signature from the customer, we're able to finalize the repair. And then from this point, we can choose to print any receipts or any QR codes necessary. So we can go to the print, and we can either print the repair details, either from a receipt, or email this PDF view to the customer. If we have SMS messaging enabled, we'll also have the option to send them a text message with this PDF view. If we have a label printer, we can go to the QR code section and we can print one of these labels out in any of these three styles, whether it's smaller, with more information, or thin and streamlined. You'll choose the option, and then we can go to the AirPrint section to make this AirPrint of this QR code. Next, using your printer, you'll be able to select that label printer and print this out on your repair creation. Once we're done with that, we can continue creating a new repair, or we can go to the repair that we just created and then work on it there. Here we have it. We'll be covering this repair detail screen in another video. Thank you very much.